right, good Monday morning, everybody. We are live here on Ken's 5, talking all things weather. It's a partly to mostly cloudy start to the new week, and temperatures are okay now. We're in the 80s at the moment, and we'll make it up to the mid-90s later on this afternoon. Today will be mostly just sunny, quiet, and just hot. Tomorrow kickstarts a new pattern. We head into more an active weather flow, and that'll help spark off a couple of chances for rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which we'll talk in detail about in just a little bit. But first, live shot outside. It looks mostly quiet, a couple of clouds overhead, and temperatures hanging in the 80s right now. If you have any questions, comment down below, join the conversation. And if you have any questions about traveling, about weather in your area, in the hill country, across maybe central Texas, if you have any friends or family in Dallas or Fort Worth, they just saw very active weather late last night and this morning. Lots of wind damage, and heavy rain and storms up in North Texas last night. And this is only the beginning. This is eventually going to move in our direction, not as severe, but tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday will bring the potential for a couple of showers and even some storms in the area. So that's where we start, what we're tracking. So next couple of days, we're going to watch West Texas very closely because in the Lubbock area, San Angelo, there will be storms that develop out in that region that eventually move towards the hill country, towards San Antonio. Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, and same thing overnight into Wednesday. So while it's not going to be all day rain, there'll be waves of energy that move through the region, through Texas, and especially south central Texas, that will spark off the potential at a couple of downpours in the area. Okay, tropical satellite. We have Tropical Storm Barbara and Cosme. This is in the Pacific Ocean. So keep in mind, the Pacific Ocean Basin and the Atlantic Ocean Basin have two completely different set of names. So for example, the Atlantic hurricane season, which is the one we watch out for Texas and for the Gulf Coast, that name list starts off with Andrea and then Barry. Those are the two named storms, Andrea and Barry. They haven't formed yet, but those are the first two names on the Atlantic set of names. Now, when you cross over ocean basins and cross over Mexico, you're in the Pacific, and now we have Barbara and Cosme, the B and C storm for the Pacific hurricane season, of which Barbara is now a Category 1. This is not expected to impact land, but just a heads up, if you have any friends or family like along the western coast of Mexico, this may bring in some rainfall, but most of these storms fizzle out and just kind of rain out at sea, and that doesn't pose a problem to our area. So we're pretty quiet here in San Antonio and across Texas for today. Tomorrow on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that brings a different weather pattern in. Right now, downtown San Antonio looking quiet, 85 degrees at the airport, 89 at Stinson. We have an 11-mile-an-hour wind, so light breeze out there from the southeast. Here are current temperatures. We have 85 at Timberwood Park, 84 at Seguin, 89 at Calaveras. Good morning, Irene. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Elodia. I hope you're having a wonderful start to the week. If you have any questions, guys, again, comment down below, join the conversation. If you're traveling, if you're doing anything later this week, we can definitely talk about what the weather will be, where you are located, and where you're heading to as well. So those are the temperatures across the area. 88 at Pleasanton, 86 at Eagle Pass, 81 at Del Rio. Usually Del Rio is always warmer than us, but we're a little warmer on this Monday morning, 11:29 on this Monday morning. From Karen, how's the Saharan dust? Good news, not looking at much of it right now. We'll go into that in a second. Let me see if I can actually bring it up right now. I think we're done with it for the immediate future. So let's just walk it through time. So this is the dust forecast through this week. This is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We may see a small plume of dust, very small, Friday afternoon, but it doesn't last very long. So, Karen, just to answer your question, not much of it's in the air right now, if any at all. And if we see another plume move in, it'll be sometime at the end of this week, Friday afternoon, Friday evening, just a small amount of dust moving back in. But overall, pretty quiet in the dust forecast for San Antonio and across central and south central Texas. So again, temperatures 80s right now, mid to lower 80s across the region. Here's radar. We saw a couple of showers trying to make their way farther southeast from like the west central Texas area, right? Now we talk about this because I'm going to zoom out. This particular area, like right around here, over the next couple of days, this particular region will spark off thunderstorms, and those storms will eventually make their way south and southeast, impacting our area, our region. So the Hill Country, San Antonio, Seguin down to Pleasanton, out towards Del Rio, Uvalde. Our area will be under the threat of some of these storms that develop out in West Texas, moving in our direction, moving farther south and southeast. So this is why we have a weather impact alert for tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Let's just go through this one by one. So here's today's outlook. Main threat is later this evening, and mostly towards like San Angelo, right, West Texas. That's a level 2 out of 5. But tonight there may be 1 or 2 isolated storms around on radar. It's not going to be everywhere, but there is an outside chance sometime tonight, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. There may be a couple of spotty showers in the area. So between here, Austin, the Hill Country, areas like that. Going to Tuesday, very similar. We're still in a level 1 out of 5. And then Wednesday, same thing as well. So each day going forward, especially tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday, there is a chance and low marginal threat at seeing severe weather, but at least seeing some rain develop in the region. And again, that's going to all start in West Texas. We call this, in meteorology, northwest flow. And when this happens, especially when high pressure moves away from us, this opens the door for a couple of storms near Lubbock, near El Paso, near San Angelo to move in our direction. These storms follow the mean level flow and they travel farther southeast. They can last a long time. Sometimes these outflow thunderstorms survive a trip from Lubbock all the way down to San Antonio and down to Corpus Christi. This is the time of year it can certainly happen. So here's what it could look like. So today, high temperatures mid to upper 90s. Tonight, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, there may be 1 or 2 isolated rogue showers and storms after sunset between here, Seguin, Gonzales, San Marcos. So again, isolated spotty activity late tonight. And then tomorrow morning, we could be dealing with some scattered light to moderate rain. This particular model paints out a couple of showers and storms between Bernie, Kerrville, Uvalde, and Hondo around 7, 8, 9 a.m. Tuesday morning. But watch what happens. We fast forward this a little bit more. We start to lose in on some of the activity. I think some of it makes it to northwest San Antonio, but most of it weakens. But we'll still have a chance for tomorrow morning at a couple of scattered storms in the area. By Tuesday, 3 o'clock, we're partly cloudy, if not sunny. That'll help to stabilize the atmosphere a little bit more. We'll see more spotty activity tomorrow evening, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. And then late tomorrow night into early Wednesday, we could see another round of some of those complexes of showers and storms moving around the rush hour. So again, not all day rain, but they're moving in waves from West Texas and from northern Mexico. Sometimes storms can start in one location and then move into an entirely new location about 4, 5, 6 hours later. So that's what we're expecting to happen over the next couple of days. Just kind of waves of rain moving through the Hill Country, waves of rain moving through the metro in our area as well. So we're going to watch that very closely. Here's one high-resolution model on rain accumulation. It paints out, on average, I would say just 1 to 2 to maybe 3 inches of rain between now and this upcoming Friday. Some models, like this one, paint out 3 to 4 in some localized areas between San Antonio, San Marcos, Fredericksburg, Kerrville. So take it with a grain of salt. We want this to happen because with our drought and our water restrictions, the aquifer levels, we need additional rains from what we saw last month. So this is just one model, but it shows you what's possible between now and Friday. So we're hoping for that to happen. All right, so here is the 14-day forecast. You're welcome, Karen, no problem. From Jason, you want to rain? Yeah, I know, man. We want the rain a lot because June and summertime is around the corner. Summer officially starts on June 20th, I think. Yeah, June 20th is the official start of summer, the summer solstice. And whenever that happens, it just gets hot every single day. We have no rain. So if we can get caught up on some rain in early to mid-June, that'd be perfect. And we have the possibility and potential at doing that tomorrow, and especially into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we're going to cross our fingers. We do want that to happen for sure. Going back to that. So here it is on the 14-day weather impact alerts for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for the potential at scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms that may impact the morning and late evening, late night driving and morning and evening commute. So be very careful if you're out heading on the roads. Have an umbrella in your car just in case later this week because the showers that move through, at times, not all day, but at times, could certainly be heavy at times. High temperature of 90 on Wednesday. That's the good news. With the cloud cover and the rain chances, it trims down our temperatures. So instead of upper 90s, we're looking at upper 80s and near 90 degrees. So that's a lot better. It's not as hot, right? But it's near seasonal and a little cooler than what June typically brings this time of year. So 88 on Thursday. You can see rain coverage does ramp up midweek. Tuesday night into Wednesday and Thursday, 50 to 60% coverage on a couple of showers and storms in the area. 91 Friday and 94 Saturday. So I think by the weekend, there might be a couple of spotty showers by Saturday and Sunday, but I think by and large by the weekend, we're starting to trend down on rain chances. From Gabby, nothing for Laredo. Laredo might see a couple of storms in the evenings and overnights, Gabby, but this looks to be mostly like a south central to central Texas weather event. So here's kind of what I'm talking about. I'll make sure Laredo's on this map, but notice, up towards Dallas, between here and Austin, maybe 1 to 3 inches of rain on average. Up towards Austin and Dallas, up to 4, maybe 5 inches of rain between now and Friday. So this is kind of the weather pattern. Laredo, kind of on the outer edge of it. Laredo might see about a ½ an inch to an inch of rain, but rain is still in the forecast for Laredo, so it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Hi from Odin, Texas. Hey there, Alicia. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hey there, Anastasia. Hope you're having a wonderful morning as well. Yeah, we want the rain to move in, so that's what we're looking at for the potential on Tuesday and especially Wednesday and Thursday. So get ready for that. Have a wonderful Monday, guys. We'll have another update on weather on KENS 5 News at noon in about 25 minutes. So tune in on KENS 5 News at noon. And if not, have a wonderful Monday, guys. Be safe, and we'll see you later here on KENS 5.